everyone, it is great to see you here once again on Dee's Delights. Tonight we are going to be making some cookies. Not just any cookies, but cookies made from cake batter. And also some Cool Whip, an egg, and a little confectioner's sugar. That's it. That's it. My lips were so dry I went, you couldn't even hear it. Yes, Cool Whip cookies. You wouldn't think there could be much to a Cool Whip cookie, but apparently there is. So what you're going to need for this recipe is 1 box of cake mix, whatever cake mix you want to use. I happen to have a chocolate one, a milk chocolate, super moist, 15.25 ounce. So you'll just need the cake mix itself. You're going to need 2 cups of Cool Whip or whatever whip topping you want. I'm using Cool Whip, one of my favorite things. I honestly can't tell you how good that Cool Whip is because it's been open for a little while. And I should have marked it, but it tastes okay. It tastes okay. You're going to need 1 egg and 1/2 cup of powdered sugar. I probably put about 3/4 of a cup. You're going to roll some cookies in it, so it's no big deal. So that's it. So the main ingredients are 1 egg, a cake mix, Cool Whip, and then this is going to be rolled in it. So in a large bowl, add the cake mix, add the Cool Whip. No, sorry. We're going to add the egg, and then we're going to beat it with a mixer until it's smooth. It says, note, it will be very sticky. That's good to know. Just going to stir that off the sides, and it is sticky. It's a little stickier than like a cake batter. But now what we're going to do is put that in the refrigerator for 30 minutes. I think you can also make 3 musketeer bars out of Cool Whip. I'm not sure. I thought I saw a recipe like that. All right, off to the fridge it goes for 30 minutes. I'm going to cover it up. Go ahead and preheat your oven to 350 degrees and grease a cookie sheet. You might need 2. So let's get our cookie dough out of the fridge. What we're to do is use a cookie scooper to scoop it out. First, scoop it out. Drop it in the sugar, like that. Then you're to roll it into a ball. That way it gets more sugar in it. See? Oh, that's great. Okay, whoops. I have a little flap there. I'll just pull that off. And that will be a little snack for me. Ooh, it's gonna do it. Ooh. So you're not to roll it up until after it hits the sugar. Now I don't know how big these are gonna get, but I'll tell you what, if we only get a dozen like she's thinking, they're gonna be high in calories. She says 64 calories for 12 cookies. There is no way. It would be about 170. So I'm hoping we get more than just a dozen. Hoping. Or just have 1 big cookie instead of 2. Okay, we are going to get more than a dozen. Not many. And there again, you can make them smaller. You can use a smaller cookie scoop. This is a 1.5 tablespoons. I think I have a 3/4 tablespoon in there, which probably would have been just as good, but we'll see. So I'm going to go ahead and put these in the oven. I'll put that back in the fridge till I'm ready to use it. My oven has preheated, and what you're to do is to bake this for 12 minutes or until bottoms are golden brown at 350 degrees. And then we're going to let it cool for 5 minutes before we put it on a cooling rack. So hopefully these aren't monster cookies. We'll see. My hands are a mess too. Well, Doug, it's almost time for the exciting part of taking the cookies out of the oven. This is where we see if it has been a success or a failure. Is it a D's Delights or a D's Dud?
D's Duds.
D's Duds. D's Dud.
Dud.
Dud. 1 D. No, it'd be 2 D's and 1 S. No S. No, it's a D. A D-U-D. Are you totally confused now?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Alrighty, 39 seconds to go. Do they look done? I think I'm going to trust that they are. I'm going to put the next batch in. Okay, so they're pretty nice sized cookies. I calculated it. I got 20 cookies. So if I got 20 cookies, it's 110 calories per cookie, which isn't bad for that size cookie. So once they cool, we're going to let them sit here for 5 minutes. Then we're going to put them on the cooling rack to let them totally cool. Then Doug and I may split one, right, Doug? So I can have a little taste, but yet not getting all those calories at this time of night. Yeah. I hate to mess with this girlish figure. So we'll see you shortly. Hopefully they don't fall apart. Nope, they're firming up quite nicely. So 12 minutes was probably the perfect time. They seem a little bit unstable when you first take them out. So definitely let them cool for at least 5 minutes before you put them on the cooling rack. We'll try this misshapen one here, Doug.
We'll eat the ugly ones.
We'll eat the ugly ones. Doug, would you like to come into the camera viewing area or prefer not?
I prefer not.
You prefer not? Okay. Your hand, though, has to come in. There it is. Wait, yep. Yeah, there it goes. Okay. They're chewy. They're almost like a little cake cookie. Almost like a cookie with Cool Whip. Yeah. They're good. What do you think of the texture, Doug?
Texture's good. They're chewy, plus a little crunchiness to it.
Mm-hmm. Chewy and crunchy. It does remind me of a Three Musketeers bar. So yes, thank you for joining me here once again on D's Delights, and I think you will enjoy your Cool Whip cookies. Have a great week, everyone. Oh, just to let you know, store them in an airtight container for 3 days on the counter, or you can freeze them for 3 months. So we're going to freeze some of these and maybe keep a couple out. So thanks for joining me here once again on D's Delights, and have a fabulous week, everyone. See you soon.